All right, hello UJ fans. Welcome back with some more very epic Smash Bros. Playing. We are here with our two of three casters. The other one will be joining us momentarily. But you got I, Verberi, and my good friend.
That Gremlin.
Yes, sir. And we're back at it again. Now, as I said, we will have a third person joining sooner or later, but they have not yet prepared themselves for speaking on stream. But we will start going up against someone. And any guesses on who we're facing? Fellow casters. Any thoughts? Just a random guess.
I'm thinking Pac-Man.
You're thinking a Pac?
I know it's not usually a common character, but I'm just feeling Pac.
We'll go with it. What skin?
Obviously, Oven Mitts. There's no other good skin.
That is pretty valid. The oven mints are very good. Rabizur is their first player. How do you spell that? Oh, Rabizur. I found it.
I cheat.
It is. But keep it. I hadn't updated anything yet, so I just put T.
Fair enough. Ooh, got some Final Fantasy VII music, which is really relevant given the previous.
I've trained them well.
Would have liked to see.
A Ludwig? That's a big start. We have actually not seen any Ludwigs yet.
You don't
So
see
I'm
that
pretty
Googling very often. You see a lot of Roys, Lemmys.
That's true, actually. You don't see this variation too often. But game one has begun. And I cheat, starting off getting hit by some pretty gnarly combos so far against a Rabizar. Rabizar utilizing his up special so that he can use it as a portable bomb, basically. Quite a lot. And that
Although it does
devastating
make you
forward smash. It's very true. Though seeing him use his forward smash a few times already, like that looks like it has to be the most painful forward smash, right? Like, do you see that? Like the others will like just put you down on the spot, but like that one looks like you would be put in the blender for a little bit.
I'd like to put forward Zero Suit Samus's forward smash, because that is a whip made of electricity. I don't know what voltage that is, but electricity.
I feel like that would be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
You're not walking away from a lightning strike.
That's true, but you're not walking away from that. Oh, that was kind of sick.
Power from the.
Yeah, Rabizar utilizing the very fast vertical movements of his up special to use the out of, what do you call that? Out of shit. Out of cart?
I just say Clown Carlos.
Yeah, out of his car. Bro ran out of fuel, so he had to use that. A nice little reflector from Cheat. And once again, utilizing the very fast vertical movement, Cheat did decide to challenge it this time. He was able to, but he moved up for it. Just again.
The increased power from being out of the clown car really.
No, it makes Bowser Jr.'s, or I guess in this case, Ludwig's area is very strong when he does it. So it's very fun to see. Plus it's funny seeing the little guy just obliterate someone.
I'd like to see a bit more shielding from my cheat. He's dodging a lot, but trying to punish.
Of course there is. Yeah, I mean, shielding against Bowser Jr. isn't too bad of an idea. Like, he doesn't have a lot of super punishing throws, if I recall. So it's like, it's not a bad thing, especially. Like against someone like NACE, you know, like you don't really want to shield him super often because of how powerful their throw game is. But against someone like Bowser Jr., it's not too big of a threat. does sneak behind him, but does not opt to punish, which is unfortunate for Cheese. Ooh, Cheese barely getting out. And a calculated up smash makes it down to a one-stock game.
There's one thing I'll say about Razar. He doesn't like to stand still.
Oh, for certain, he does not. Which, me personally, I respected a great deal.
I respect it, but it's just, against someone a bit more slow and campy, it can definitely punish him.
For sure. Opting to reflect it, then the guy just picked it up. Rabbizar did not care. He's friends with that guy. I don't know if you can say that. Ooh.
Oh, DI is
He
good.
does survive, and he does evade the follow-up. Out of the box call, but does get back in it. Somehow did not get hit by the spin. I will say I'm very surprised.
He's getting really high percent.
She is dead to basically just about everything.
Probably
And
not.
he does get into a head-on collision, and sadly does not survive the crash. We lost again today. But that just shows you the dangers of the road, if you will. That's why you wear your seatbelt, kids. That's why you wear your
I
seatbelt.
Ludwig wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
That's true, but he got lucky.
That's why you're always in the car. You're not in front of it.
True. Yeah, I really should have worn a seatbelt there. But you hate to see it. Car crashes are very not fun in Super Smash Bros. And you see a lot of innocent links go down. Don't even get me started on all the puffs that get popped. It's dangerous roads out there these days.
Shoutouts to Joe Schmo. Have fun in class.
Joe Schmo can't hear. He did sadly have to witness a car crash. But moving on, who do we think is going to be going next for a JV there, Gremlin?
I could see it's tough because normally I'd want projectiles against someone like this.
Yeah,
but we don't know who's.
I was thinking we send in our good friend Hunt.
I could definitely see Chunk Norris though.
Chunk might be a solid play here. We will see soon, but I'm putting my bet on Hunt. But we will have to wait and see. And we will see just shortly here as they are deciding. And we will see the Ian plays indeed. And it seems like our third commentator has just arrived. Say hello. Your name,
What about
sir, please.
Your boy Ace.
There we go. Bro's gotta introduce himself. Bro's a
Listen, you just said
Bro was
say
a
hello,
little-
so I said
bro was
hello.
Bro's a little nervous. Senator Gamer indeed. But we do have our boy, and I like the color palettes, making him think for a second, hey, he's normal pit, and then boom, gets hit by a heavy, high-powered arrow.
I was
Another car
struggling against
crash.
the Dark Pit earlier today.
Another car crash, dude.
But Electroshock's super armor, I did not realize how much there was on that.
There's a lot of super armor for Electroshock. Nice
That's
little
sweet.
out of that. Yeah, that was kind of nasty. I'll be honest with you. And Rebizar is pretty warm right now, getting some really good pressure with his up special and his bomb Koopa as well. Mecha Koops. Really just spamming his up special. I mean, I can see why. He's having very good results with it.
You can't really punish him if he's just getting out of there. I mean, obviously reflectors.
And a brilliant parry, but he does get hit with the ooh, a little snipe. That actually almost was a stock. I'm gonna be honest. Getting gimped like that, very scary for Bowser Jr. to watch out for there. I do like the effort and the look there for that, but just not there.
Just barely on it.
I feel like once you get down, you get a lot more, especially when he's doing these upbeats.
For certain. I mean, it doesn't do much against up B, and we haven't seen Rebizar do any grabs really, so shielding would not be a bad option for certain. and he is really spamming it. So maybe trying to follow up on him a little bit would be nice. But Esports Ian does lose his first stock, which you hate to see it. Very hard to play around this if you don't know what you're doing. Like especially against this, you don't go up against very many Bazzer Juniors who just spam up special like this. So it's definitely a very unique way to play. And if you just don't have the matchup experience, like this is definitely something that you struggle with, like dealing with. Because it's like, what do you do with this? It's like, on the spot, it's hard to think about.
This. That's not saying much, but
You
You're-
shield,
you know,
you
you're fine.
roll, you
I think it would take a stock from me, but after that, but Rabizar does take another stock. I mean, just a well-placed forward special, particularly the ball from Kenneth.
you
well
love my
played.
super.
Yes, sir. He's Ian definitely able to make this back. I mean, he does have 87% on him, so it doesn't take too much to
I
get
feel like
the
the
win.
shot. I'm good. Air combo.
I mean, just a well-placed forward smash
Yeah.
or up smash. I would like to see Esports Ian play under him on his landings and just shoot. Because you know he's going to land with that backwards mallet every single time because of how powerful it is.
just do a little bit more shielding, get punishes off of when they completely kind of
Yes, sir.
mess up there.
Honestly, utilizing Hollow Bastion's vertical, or the central plat, you ever see him just throw it, you just sit there because he's gonna 100% land up there, and then all you do is just up smash. And that's it. But the super armor of the car causes another stock to be taken, and Rebels are taking 6 stocks already so far, playing very well for this game. Being a little bit of a menace in that car. I mean, here's the question. Is it fair to bring a mech to Super Smash Bros. When you get drafted?
I mean,
Thoughts?
Might as well. I mean,
Samus
see
is
him
already in
play.
the game.
Yeah, you see Samus, you see.
See, but like
Mecha
Samus
Ridley.
is
see Wario
already
bring out
like,
a motorcycle. I mean,
but that's a suit of armor, you know? Like even Mecha Ridley is just like,
Kazooie.
did you just call Kazooie a mech?
I mean, Ridley
Have you
is.
Wonder Wing is all Kazooie. That's all Kazooie.
I think we have different understandings of the definition of a mech. However, we'll get back onto this later
Okay.
because we are seeing our boy Bumpadump
Chunk Norris.
enter in, also known as Chunk Norris himself. Bonk. And I'm assuming he's using this variation. I did not see, but I'm presuming he's using the pink and the blue variation.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
I can see it. But we will have to wait to see what stage we're going to be playing on. And I will presume we would like a town.
Lumia City.
I think a Gentleman's to Spring Stadium would go hard. However, probably not going to be the solution. Or New Pork City, I could see it. And we will
PS2.
Gentleman's to PS2. I guess we obviously did the band phase, but
Close.
close enough, really. Yeah. And Chuck Norris will be taking the field now against Rabizar, who is on fire. So hopefully, Chuck Norris will be able to clear out this last stock without losing anything. And as we're seeing Chuck Norris playing mid-mid, any thoughts on how he should approach this layer?
Probably just how he normally does. Lots of spacing.
Space and camera.
Yes, sir. All right.
And then shield when up and comes at you with his vehicle.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or just stand by. Honestly, that would work too.
Yeah.
That I could see it working pretty well with the plat strap. But I would like to see him go under the plat, just like last time I mentioned it, whenever he sees an exit out of mech. He is being overwhelmed right now, a little bit. And I think that the Mega Koopa is way more of a threat when you don't realize you can shield it, and then it just like falls over and you can pick it up. Because honestly, Mecha Koopa kind of works against our boy more often than with him if you don't pick it up right away. Which I've not been seeing Rebizon be picking it up too much. Does get hit because he does not tilt his shield on, or he went for a parry. A good jump recovery then from Chuck Norris, and he does have him right where he wants him. Ooh, just a little early on that.
Just like the shield a little too soon.
Which you do hate to see. A nice try for recovery, but he does get caught out.
Although he's already done 93%.
Chuck Norris could very easily clear this out right now. All it takes is one well-placed megawatts, and it is game over for Ravage. And speaking of a well-placed megawatt, that is exactly what Chuck Norris does. And he takes the first man down.
It's back at it, Pokemon.
Well, there's a no sleeve.
Okay. Anyways, moving on.
I
From
just
that.
caught Void Bolt as well.
We have, once again, one of our beautiful casters deciding to opt into playing Pokemon Go
Gotta catch them all.
on stream.
I'm paying
Once again.
attention. I need something to do with my hands. Not all of us can be behind controls.
Well, if you wish to take control,
I don't want to
You
steal
might.
your.
don't want to steal my thunder. That's understandable. I respect that. I respect that. So, what character y'all thinking next? Because I don't think we have any intel on these guys.
I could see.
I'm
a
thinking, hear
DLC.
me out. Crazy thought. I'm thinking of Bowser.
I could see that.
Bowser's way less common than I thought he was going to be, by the way.
I mean,
After seeing our team captain last semester,
Yep.
like, just devastate people with Bowser, I would assume that people, like, would play him because he's, like, if you're playing against someone who doesn't know what they're, or, like, that's worse than you, like, Bowser just
the thing about
clears.
Bowser and other heavies is they're really easy to combo. I mean,
That's fair, but it's like,
not necessarily Bowser tough guy, but a lot of the bigger characters
our combo food,
Yeah.
which is understandable. And I can see why you would want to steer away from him.
YOLO Gamer 1000.
YOLO Gamer 1000?
Yeah.
That is a baller name.
It's by Isabel.
Isabel? Alright. YOLO Gamer 1000, not quite over 1000, but it is 1000. So he's no Dragon Ball character. But,
It's the red.
which one?
The pink outfit. That
It's
one
the red
right
blazer.
there.
I'm gonna go with Ace's Judgment here. I'm thinking it could go hard. I'm thinking that the red blazer is a classic that has very high odds of being chosen. Don't get me wrong. But I'm thinking one of the pink ones are gonna be selected. Me personally, I'm kind of
I would go black. Yeah.
I'm kind of a variation 7
I
with the
personally agree.
black fit. But that's just how I am.
It is.
And yeah, that gremlin just he understands the mindset of Isabel players. I mean, like when they see drip, they
Bro,
don't drown.
I played in Isabel
'Cause you
before I
drip or
came to
drown in
college.
That's valid. That's
Oh.
valid. But Chuck Norris with only 2 stocks and really gracefully floating down like that to start off the match. And already gets a hit with Ram Ram, which you do love to see. He does opt to choose to try to clear the distance a little bit, which you would like to see a little bit more, not necessarily campy playstyle, but definitely campy playstyle with Mimic. Just because that is what Mimic capitalizes in.
Especially at this score level, you're going to see a lot more fishing rod than you would normally.
That's true. Fishing Rod is a very potent move for Isabel, and they definitely love to use it. And Fishing Rod into Little Berry there is just a super strong move. I don't know what you call that.
It's gyroid, for sure.
Gyroid? Interesting name.
Or it's Lloyd Rocket,
Oh,
depends
and
on your localization.
And Chuck Norris just hopped over that, just like a beautiful acrobatic. You really see the physical training of our esports team there. Always working on their acrobatic stunts. Yeah.
Rolling onto Rocket.
And Ram here, which also happens in or knows where to put the
It's got the spacing down.
the
for that.
gyroid. That's what you said it was called.
I'd have to
Which
double
is
check
really
what specifically Isabel's is called.
Oh, and a beautifully charged megawatt from Chuck Norris to take the first stock. Definitely a winnable game here for Chuck Norris. I mean, like, he's at 100%, 120%. He's very far away. Just not quite able to make it back.
YOLO Gamer trying
But
to
you know
save
what they say, you only need one.
That's true.
Clutched up. Yes, thank you. Completely forgot to change it. I thought if I ignored it, he would get his stock back. So,
Hyper-focused.
I mean, that's what happened first at Marty.
true. I guess. Anyways.
I mean, not wrong.
Chuck Norris is putting in some pretty good work here. Would like to see a tech there. And Rem is fishing, as they would say.
Literally fishing.
Ooh, the swap into Megawatt, actually, very smart.
You can definitely see him taking his back here.
Oh, for certain. Chuck Norris is pretty solid at actually utilizing his arms, as we have seen before. A little aggressive there, doesn't get super punished there, and he does forget. I think he got caught out with his double jump, which you do hate to see it, but it does occur, and I believe we'll be ending this
Okay.
out with Hunt.
So, down special's name is Lloyd Trap, where Isabel plants Lloyd the Gyroid.
Lloyd the Gyroid. What a dude. What a dude. And I'm going to assume it will be Hunt. And it seems like I am correct. With our boy going in.
Is Josuke here today?
No, he is in Bismarck.
Josuke is on a mini vacation of sorts. Not really, because he's going there for school purposes, but to us, it seems like he's on vacation. So that is what he's on.
Not grinding that Elite Smash today.
I know. He could have been grinding some Mario
He
Wonder,
could've been
probably. I don't know.
popping heads yesterday.
True, he could have been here, but sadly we did have to miss Josuke's butt for both Smash Bros. Today and COD yesterday, which is unfortunate for all to see, but you know how it goes. The college demands more than a blood sacrifice, and it requires also your time.
Your soul
No.
and time sacrifice.
See, they can have my soul, but my time,
And your
what's so
wishes?
sad.
Your time needs to be focused on Final Fantasy.
That's what I'm saying. Wait.
Bro.
Wait, Ace understands me.
Are you on that Final Fantasy grind?
Yes, I am. Ace, not
Bro, what Final
Seven.
Fantasy were we playing earlier?
one.
One?
I'm playing the OG. Yes, sir. So, I always say Final Fantasy is my favorite series, right? But then I thought about it, and I'm like, I haven't even played the whole series.
That's fair.
So I'm starting with one, and I'm gonna make my way up. But you wanna know what really grinds my gears? I bought the Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered 1 through 6 on Steam, right?
Wait, did you?
The next
I
week
bought
it went
that?
on sale.
No, I bought it when it was on sale. I bought it, and then it didn't give me games 2 or 4.
I remember you telling me this.
So it's just like, what do you mean by that? They forgot that 2 and 4 existed, which is super tragic. But I've already played 4, or at least the 3D remake. But I'm gonna get the OG like pixel version of 4 because I want to see how it is. If I'm being honest.
Do you think you could get a context Steam for that? I'm sure.
I'm sure I could have like a year ago when I bought the collection and played it, but I didn't consider it because I didn't realize because I bought it and I'm like, yup, this will come in clutch when I decide to play through the series. And then I finally decided to play through the series and I'm like, why is that the game specific? Another classic scam. You love to see it. Not really. But yeah. Wait. I don't like how you said that, but I respect it at the same time. But anyways, back on the game at hand. Hunt's playing pretty solid here. Already has a percentage lead with his ongoing stock advantage, I guess, a little aggressive of a play, but thankfully, Yellow Gamer 1000 does end up missing Hunt with the down smash. A very well placed down smash, mind you, just sadly poorly timed, and not even by much. It was very close, but Hunt's actually starting to use his bombs now, which I do love to see, because as much as I didn't mean to nag on him for not using them, I did kind of nag on him for not using them very often. But he's finally using them, and I'm glad he is, because he's realizing how useful they are, and just how powerful they are in general. A little scary with that fishing rod. If she decided to use it a little earlier. Oh, the sniper!
Oh, get down there, pop those balloons.
I wonder if one bomb can pop that. Yes, sir. And Hunt already taking a stock, playing very well.
When I'm a monkey.
What? Where did that come from? Anyways, Hunt does sadly get caught by the fishing rod. And it is down to a 2-stock and 1-stock game. Hunt playing this very well. Standing still may seem to be an odd option if you're unaware. But Toon Link does have a shield in front of him. So if he's sitting stationary or walking, then he will actually block most projectiles.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any pocket from Isabel.
I was thinking the same thing, because Pocket and Boomerang is Isabel is very powerful.
Boomerang or Bomb would be really good pockables.
I think Boomerang would be a little
Obviously,
bit better,
Boomerang's
but
better, but
both have, like, when I'm thinking about it, honestly equal value. So I am surprised to see a lack of it, but I'm not too worried, because Yellow Gamer's strategy, honestly, has been working very well for him. So beggars can't be choosers in this world.
that's true.
And it's something for him to keep in mind for future reference if they decide to watch the stream or not. But Yellow Gamer actually with a very good up throw. Woo! Almost getting the kill with the forward aerial. Actually, I think that might have been the back, his back air. But Hunt playing very well here. Nah, that's fine. Bro just sneezed or something? That was gross.
Over the mic, we're good.
And Hunt performing quite well. I would like... Woo! Does catch out the spot dodge. And he does take out Yellow Gamer's reign from proceeding. And we will have to wait and see who we got next. So, now we place some bets down for a Robin. I was thinking kind of the same thing. Though, I'm going to go
I think
and
Pithra.
say... I was kind of thinking Pithra too. Pithra's like another character who's really good, and I have not seen anyone playing Pithra.
Yeah.
It's been making me want to pick up Pithra.
I've been
'Cause
honestly
Pithra's
doing
really
the same thing. I've been actually playing it just a little bit. but
Yo,
eh.
that's fair.
Ain't nothing that's gonna come out during my time here.
What? Just take another 60.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
fine.
not gonna turn into Coach Noah here.
What? Outing our coach on stream? What's that supposed to mean?
Listen, I have spent my time here.
And it's time for me to leave.
Yeah.
For any wondering, of curiosity, Ace is graduating this semester, which is very sad to see him go, as he is our team captain for the Smash team. Yeah, okay, you did, Chunk, don't get me wrong, but, like, in general, you see way less of them than I personally would expect from them being, like,
They're
within
everywhere
the top,
online.
within, like, the top 10 characters, and you see them everywhere online. So it's like, you see them in Elite Smash, in the bottom tiers, like, you see them
Yeah.
everywhere. So it's like, in competition, when you see one every, like, 4... Alright, Chunk Norris, get out of here.
Driskin, D-R-I-S-K-A-n. Playing Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Did I spell that right?
Probably an A.
Nah, that's fine. It might be incorrect. But, so what type of Kong are we looking?
Purple.
Pink.
I could see the hot pink. I'm thinking he's gonna be Super Saiyan Kong.
I could also see Chimp,
What?
number 2.
That's a classic. Yeah, and they do go with the classic DK skin. Alright, and Hunter, only with 2 stocks left, he's going to have to play very carefully here. And DK is a dangerous fall. I mean, he's easy to gimp with his horrible recovery. But when DK has advantage, he has advantage.
He's just gonna grab him and take him off stage. Pop him.
Probably,
Preferably?
if he can get close enough. That
Um,
not a lot of projectiles.
The dream.
Preferably. The DK?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hunter.
Nah.
No, how
Like
is he
throwing
gonna
him
get
off.
him
How would he grab and cargo throw him?
Oh, I didn't hear you say cargo throw. Sorry, my brain. I found an extra few chromosomes.
I'm pretty sure that he's at our.
And this DK actually does understand that back air is his best friend with how much he's using it. So Hunt is possibly in for a world of hurt. This DK playing actually very smoothie.
Very
with
aggressive.
his understanding the down special mid-air being a nice little combo extender when someone attacks. And Hunt is at kill percent for Monkey Punch,
Ooh.
which he does evade.
That was close.
A little scary. I would like to see Hunter contest the charge a little bit with some bombs, boomerang, anything of the like. A lot of stationary play from Hunt right now, which is fine, but I would like to see a little bit more. And a nice little jab there from him with the extra boomerang damage. And Driskin just barely not getting fully hit by that. And hitting the back air, which will just be a confirmed kill. Putting Hunter down to his last stock.
So it's time for cargo, right?
I think he definitely tries.
Most DKs probably do that, especially if they.
Not at 0%. I think it. Because you just mash out. But if he gets him to 40, I can definitely see a cargo throw.
I would like to see Hunt go out for the DK because he's recovering very high.
But he gets a little scary to go out for it as he does have like 6 spikes.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a
massive
beautiful
hitbox.
forward smash, well placed by Hunt, making this only a 2-stock game for him. Definitely winnable by Hunt, but it's going to be a very difficult game to play. Even with how bad DK is overall in like a tier list, in competition and facing it in general, it is still scary. And when you're facing a DK who knows how to schmoove, he schmooves on. So he needs to play this card cautiously, but not too cautiously. And having some very nice boomerang extensions. A little bit of a bomb hit there. But based off the lack of a follow-up, I don't think he was actually expecting to hit him with the bomb. And DK just parrying it. Definitely wants to toddler test Hunt here with a corner throw. I'm assuming, based on what we've seen prior, he's going to back throw him, jump off of stage if he does, and try to back air.
Oh, that he saw that back air line.
Yep. Like, you can definitely tell that he's hungry for it. Throws him up. Ooh, the monkey punch, a little scary. Yeah, Driskin is hungry for a side special. Trying to get him finished off here.
So let's see some cards.
I am as well. And especially since he's grabbed him with cargo throw a few times, most DKs and the back throw will end the match, making the first set going to Emporia's favor. Overall, a pretty solid set. Hunter went crazy near the end there, taking how many stocks was it that he took? I believe 4, 3? 3.
Yeah.
It was 3 stocks. But definitely doing his part, playing exceedingly well as well. So hopefully we see a little bit better of a set here in for the University of Jamestown and commentators alongside me. Any thoughts on what we could do as UJ to improve our gameplay against these guys in this upcoming set?
Shield.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally shield.
Shield?
And punish the bad options that the other team comes up with.
That's valid. Definitely knowing your outer shield options and actually shielding to utilize them. Very important in competitive Smash, especially against a lot of characters. Like against DK, honestly, I understand not shielding super much because he has very powerful throws. So you don't always want to be shielding because DKs want to grab you. But against other characters, kind of like Isabel, who
Wait, which one do we have?
that we faced, or what?
Bowser Jr. There we go.
Yeah, against like
Ludwig.
Bowser Jr., those two, like, honestly, shielding a lot is pretty good.
Starting off with
And we will be seeing Bump a Dump, also known as Chuck Norris, be going in first for the University of Jamestown, which is very nice to see. I think Chuck Norris is a pretty solid starter. And when you see Min Min off your first game, not off second sets after you've already faced them, but when you playing set one, it's very easy to get into a negative headspace when you see a Min Min as the first character. For a lot of people, because Min Min is a very hated character in the community, to say the least.
Yep.
I'm thinking we might see a Falcon here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
make it a green.
They don't blood Falcon if
The King's Hawaiian is their first player. Don't know
King's
character.
Hawaiian bread.
His name has King in it, so we might actually see my earlier Bowser guess. What was his name? King's Island?
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. Island, Hawaiian. Basically the same word, if you think about it. Nope.
Yo.
Alright, so now that we know his name, what does he sound like a player? King Dedede.
King
Alright,
Sonic.
and you already know what drip he uses. That is the drippiest outfit.
That's true. I do like monochrome a little bit though.
Monochrome is pretty solid. I mean, it's my favorite color palette, so I definitely vibe with it. But I mean, that's so drippy.
Looks like we're gonna head to Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion would be a wild homie like stage. Like out of all the stages, other than Sephiroth's stage, for
Northern
like
Cave.
Northern Cave, for like a homie stage that realistically could be played.
Wily's
You
Castle.
cannot use Battlefield variation. That's not how this works.
Battlefield variation of small battlefield.
Small Battlefield. I would like to see Dreamland back in legal stage,
I just want to see Wily's Castle.
but that's what it's fun. It's a fun stage. I'd rather see that over Battlefield, because Battlefield's kind of like
Fountain of Dreams.
All the music.
okay. Never mind. You changed my opinion. You brought me back. That makes so much sense. Because having the right music on just kind of clutch. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Are we not? King?
Chuck Norris likes to keep them waiting
Oh,
in a row.
the yellow ult.
Definitely, I will be honest. This is the first ever time I've seen someone choose to play the yellow ult in my life. Oh, bro,
You know, it's fine, because
that
should have just knew better.
that is unfortunate. I mean, he is an honorable man who likes to emote at the beginning, and sadly, Chuck Norris is able to capitalize on.
I
Really
would be
unfortunate
careful
mistake.
and just camping. Although it's a very interesting play, it is also the way of winning.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Chuck Norris does like to play a aggressive playstyle with Min, and I would like to see him sit back a little more. And he does all the smash for certain. And he does like to do smash inputs for all of his arms. I would like to see him learn how to do the tilt inputs, so he can have full movement while throwing arms.
Yeah.
Because the smash inputs keep you locked in place, but if you do the tilt variations, you're able to actually like move around a little bit while throwing them. So it makes it so you can actually keep them out of range. It does less damage, obviously, but
It can also be really good for combos.
exactly, because you can combo it. And if you do the tilt variation of Ram Ram, the circular one, It guaranteed follows up into Dragon Arm, 100% of the time.
Really?
Yes, it's a guarantee if you tilt variation.
What? How would I do minimum more?
Of course, that will be $4.99, but a businessman's gotta make money somehow.
And I do one
And-
team up there.
All right. And ooh, unfortunately, Chunk Norris going a little bit too fast, too high octane. Yes, I will accept Final Fantasy 2, by the way, just so you're aware. But no, I can complete my three things for only $20, so I'm not like too annoyed over it. It's just like pointedly buying the books just have all of them.
Okay.
So I am a little annoyed. But that's on me for not checking earlier. So who's really at fault? Exactly.
It's like those people who bought it.
It's
I
like-
was thinking it was Helldivers, but it wasn't Helldivers.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, Kings of Wine is kinda nasty for that, and I respect it to such a holy degree. That is awesome.
You gotta expect that.
I mean, bro felt disrespected from earlier in the match. Ooh, and the Megawatt is unfortunate for Kings of Wine, recovering the wrong way. Accidentally flipped to the right when he went up instead of to the left, so he didn't snap to ledge. But Kings of Wine with a gnarly footstool on that second stock. Me personally, I love to see that. I don't know about y'all.
Should attack.
Exactly why he is the
Should have tagged. Me when I should have tagged a footstool. How does one tag a footstool?
Well, it'd be an air dodge up, which would have given more recovery time.
No, it would not have.
No, it
If he air dodged up, he would have been stuck in end lag from the air
and then
dodge.
he wouldn't have been
Unless you're
able to
talking about
grab
unless you're talking about prior to the footstool. If you're talking about after the footstool, he would have still died. But if you're talking about before he got footstool, yeah, you can see them churning a little bit. Really thinking the answer there.
I have a linear recovery. I don't know these things.
That's fair. Just so everyone is aware, our amazing co-caster, that gremlin, learned how to play Smash Bros. Through singularly playing Little Mac. So everything he knows about
In World of Light.
Yes, he learned how to play Smash Bros. Only by playing Little Mac and by doing the main campaign of the story. So his takes, don't tell him I said this, are a little off on things regarding the competitive scene of Smash Bros. As he's playing the second least competitively viable character in the game. But as we've been seeing,
he's
all
gone up. He's above DDD now.
is he actually?
Yeah.
No, he's not. I looked at the second official tier list.
He went up, I'm pretty sure.
Radazur as the Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. once again coming back as Ravizar. Ravizar wants to get his lick back this time. Lick. Get the. You know. All right. So we've never heard of that saying. That's on me. That's on me.
You know, I was just repeating it. Okay.
Valid. Okay.
Not.
You said it in such a I am confused way though, so I assume. And for anyone listening in Twitch chat here, stay hydrated. You know, take a drink. I just did, and
water.
it's very important. Of water, though we do live in North Dakota, so
G Fuel is acceptable.
That has water in it, so it's okay.
no, yeah, G Fuel's mixed with water, so it's normally fine. However, it is 8 p.m., which I'm pretty sure that's. No, it is correct. Okay, but it is 8 p.m., so G Fuel can't exactly be recommended at this hour.
You know, just take a sip of some good old.
Yeah, you know, actually, if you just drink coffee right now,
That's
that's perfect.
I
Yeah.
have a paper here tonight, so
You have a
it's
Ah,
for Muhammad.
Oh my.
feels bad.
Love that.
I guess we all are CS majors here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. CS majors. Right. And Rebizar already back to his devious tricks with the classic Mecha Koopa into the up special play. And it seems like Chuck Norris is at a loss of what to do. Not really able to hit him too much. Just getting hit by cannonballs. Definitely, like, does not know how to approach the situation. Almost reaching with the dragon. Yep, there he goes. Just reflecting, dog. I love the effort. He was so close to reflecting it. And he might be getting hit. And good spacing by Chunk. Does need to be careful recovering with down air like that. But another fatal car crash for the University of Jamestown.
Especially. I'm pretty sure that happened last time.
But making it a 9-9 game, so if you think about it, this just got turned into a 4v4 to a 3v3 at the end of the day. Huh?
At almost 9.
At almost 9.
Kind of. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. Close enough, you know.
Guys, can you wait like 40 minutes?
Yeah, wait. We need a 40-minute hiatus so we can have nice talks for each team. At 9.
9. Yep. 9:09. Just saying.
Maybe. We can't be that greedy.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, that's right.
And we will be sending in Hunt right away. I mean, we definitely saw that Hunt knows how to play against this guy. Actually, we didn't, because
No, we
he
didn't.
already was eliminated, if I recall.
He played against the, who was it?
Isabel.
Isabel, yeah.
Yes. Now is for calling. Sorry, my brain melted.
But he has been playing Bowser Jr. in his
Mhm.
spare time.
Yeah,
So he
Bowser Jr. is Hunt's secondary, so he does understand some of the things he's looking for, and definitely will be wary of how to counter Rebizar's general game plan.
The time of standing is coming to an end for our.
Yeah,
I read those glutes.
yeah. That gremlin is now actually doing some wall sits. So if anyone at home does wish to, do a little bit of a workout while we watch some very fun Super Smash Brothers, feel free to join us in a little wall sitting competition. We will tell you once that gremlin falters.
We're just gonna go for Repsar's stocks.
Yeah.
So this could be really fast, or this could be.
Yeah. Until Rabizar is eliminated, that gremlin will be wall sitting. So if you hear someone randomly fall over after a while,
Already faltered.
I have faith in that gremlin. He does run track, so he should have leg muscles of an actual Greek dude.
But I did run earlier today, so they're sore.
That does sound like an excuse.
Sounds like you're dying.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't see you guys almost in.
That's because I'm already sitting.
Exactly, we're already sitting. Not necessarily on the wall, but we're sitting.
Yeah, true, very true. But Rebizar already approaching with the same game plan. And Hunt struggling a little bit to play around it. Ooh, a very nice combo. That gremlin struggling, praying for Rebizar's downfall as he is already struggling. I mean, there's still 3 stocks, my friend. You gotta hang in there. You chose to do this. I just find this. And Hunt does get into a little bit of a blunder there. Who does get caught out with a cannonball, and that gremlin has fallen. So if anyone did join in on the wall sit shenanigans, more than likely you just beat that gremlin.
You're using your elbows, my guy.
Bro was not ready for that random core workout that he signed himself up for.
That's not a core workout.
Wall sitting?
Yeah, it's all glutes.
Boy, if you keep proper
Quads.
forms also.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No!
How is it not?
Listen, we all know you went to a different school and all that.
Yeah,
but
but demonstrate
how
your
is
legs.
this?
Your abs are not activated.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I have tricked Ace into performing the wall sit challenge. So he will sit there until Rebizar loses all of his stocks, which, thankfully for him, is already one down. So he only has to sit there for probably another 2 minutes. Oh, well then this should be this should be no issue to you.
See,
Ooh, and Hunt with
Like
a
that.
beautiful
You already
down
almost
there
got
into
another
up air combo.
already wishing.
Yeah.
Actually, this is fixing my back right now.
See, I'm trying to help you with your posture.
You know, it would help if he wasn't shielding us much at this point.
Yeah, doing a little bit of an air dodge through the cards would be nice. Or not air dodge, but a roll. Would come in clutch, as then he doesn't have to be forced to
You know,
lose that
it would be helpful if he wasn't just sniping.
That's true. But it is what it is.
Does Link Shield block him at all?
I believe so. I don't think it does at fully charged, but at partial charge, I believe it does. Ace already struggling.
I don't know what you're talking
Even though he said he was quite good at this.
4 years ago.
Yeah, but time is but an illusion, is what I say.
Well, time is relative, so it could have been. a
And
few years.
Rebizar loses Ace stock, so Ace, you're in luck. You don't have to wall sit for too much longer here. Quite possibly, if Hunt clutches up, but he has very low shield right now, so he does need to play carefully. And Rebizar going for the predict on the roll, which does not end up in his favor. And Hunt trying to utilize the win box of his down there to kind of get Rebizar off stage, which I do respect the energy. Does not work out sadly, but I like the look.
Unable to punish that force.
And Rebizar trying to go for his tried and true combo of hitting him with the car and it going straight up for him, just not able to convert it.
Ooh.
And
I
the
think it's
parry
getting up.
into it. I respect the pre-fire on the parry as it is his best out of the shield option, but sadly, just was not enough. And Hunt does falter. So I suppose Ace, we can be nice to you and let you stop your wall sit during intermission.
Actually, this ain't bad right here, right now. Actually,
Well, if you wish so. So
I'm doing what
Ace
Dad
will
Grandma
continue.
was doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although
This ain't that bad. What are you talking about?
there is no posture there, I am realizing.
Yeah, because this is what he was doing, so it's okay.
But the posture.
Which point?
Your back is getting.
Which point? That's what you were doing.
True.
I don't care about my back. You need.
True, yeah. He
Listen.
doesn't have back problems.
I mean, I do, but I.
Nope, ignore that. Ignore that. He doesn't have any back problems.
I actually.
And
have
it seems like
scoliosis.
everyone in the casting booth has already had a very nice workout today. So
What have you
we
done?
will be we will be done with the wall
Bro has
sit
been
check.
flexing his mouth.
Yeah. I've been utilizing my vocal cords
You know what?
and
I'm gonna go get hydrated.
That is a good idea.
speaking of hydration, anyone in chat who has not become hydrated yet should proceed to do so immediately. And we will be having also both my fellow casters have abandoned me to my own devices in this room. But we will be having Optic Waffles playing some prime time Emporia against Rebizar. Alright, and this is a 3-stock to 1-stock game for Optic Waffle playing the Wario, which I've been seeing Optic playing a little bit of Wario, and I have to say I do like his Wario game. So we will hopefully see some beautiful Wario gameplay today. And based on how Rabizar has a stock left, both Ace and that Gremlin have started competing in a wall sitting challenge once again. Mind you, I did not tell them to do this or imply to them to do this, but they are doing this of their own volition. That's true, I suppose. Yeah, stay locked. There are only two fish in the aquarium. The fish that's locked in and the fish that's tweaking. And brother, I'm locked. So, don't worry about it.
No.
Says the one's wall sitting.
Yeah, we're locked in.
Ooh, a beautiful shield by Optic. And now he's complaining, but in like the ramp probably.
Listen, look, we're getting old.
You're
Back,
still.
back in my head. And Optic Waffle does lose to a head-on collision.
Especially the legs.
True, that's true. Have you considered oil?
WD-40.
Yeah, WD-40 works with oils. And Rebels are a nice little combo string for an entire 48%. That's kind of nasty. Optic playing very patiently, chilling on the top, and he does have Waft on lock. So if he can do a little, if he hits him with a Nair here, he can do a Waft combo. But I don't know if Optic is aware of said Waft combo. So he's definitely just gonna be looking for a Waft opportunity. Which that was it, but he just was in the wrong place, unfortunately. The right idea though.
Looks like it's going to be very close. With our legs, can Wario receive help from Cannonball or Magneto? So I would think he'd get
He
damage by
would be
Magneto.
able to consume the cannon, but Mega Koopa would be a little difficult. And Waffles does get caught out with the exploding car. I mean, a classic. And once again, the most painful forward smash in the game, hitting its mark for Rebzar. Optic Waffle busting the move on the top plat. You do love to see it. Yeah. Anyways, so a very close game. Rebs are just keeping up the pressure, not really allowing Waffles to make a move at all. But Waffles able to sneak in an attack here and there, and busting the move on top plat once again. Wants to flex that he's a dancing man. I would like to see him throw his motorcycle.
See him.
For sure.
Ace and that
Don't
Gremlin
know.
are struggling
What
currently.
are Wario's kill moves?
Wario has a lot of kill moves. He has obviously his smash attacks. He has back air, up air, and his up special, which combos from there at like 80%. Oh, Optic catching the bomb. Just does not throw it back. He just wanted to keep a little friend, sadly, but the friend exploded. And the waft to avoid the car, I do love to see it. But he does get hit by the Beyblade, and that will be another 3 stocks going to Rebizar, collecting dog tags.
What's up?
And Ace has fallen. Unfortunate for our Smash Bros. Team captain. Stop the disrespect. Bro, started rotating my chair over here. And we will be having I Cheat go as Mewtwo. Remind me that sentence I just said was his username. Keep in mind. And
I haven't
do
seen
not
his
care.
Mewtwo yet.
I have, and his Mewtwo is kind of nasty, I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
He actually plays a very solid Mewtwo game, so if he plays it as confidently as he does when he's 1v1ing me here, then we will be in for a good showing. Oh, yeah.
No, Ian. We have migrated to the floor.
A good home
To
for
do
those
planks.
tired. Yep, I agree. And it does seem as if that gremlin and Aces will begin the plank challenge
There's no
for the
way
remainder.
I'm doing an 8-minute plank challenge because people are running away.
And that gremlin and Aces actually are going to be doing the
I'm
plank
out of my word. I'll do
challenge
it.
in for the remainder of Rabazar's stock.
Pick up a foam pan.
Oh, I got up from a wall sit and I hit my shoulder on it. It's there, but
Destroying
All
the
right.
stream room.
Anyways, moving on. Aichi and Rabazar are going to be going ahead one-on-one, mano a mano,
you can sit it.
with Chi having 3 stars and Rabazar having only 1. And that gremlin has begun the planks already.
The match hasn't even started.
The match hasn't even begun. And the match has begun T minus 2 seconds. And the match has begun. So the plank challenge also has begun. And just like that, it was almost game. That was almost the quickest plank of your life.
You can tell that he's been playing with us a lot more. How he's just going off stage trying to do things.
That's what he likes about Mitsu, because he feels more secure doing it than Wolf does.
I will say with Mewtwo, he has a very large hitbox.
That's true. Having the large hitbox, granted to him by having the tail the size of like the sun, does hurt a little bit. But if you're able to properly utilize your space and everything along the lines, then it's not too big of a deal. Aichi is fishing for an up special or up smash. My apologies. Which may or may not be the correct play here. But I do like the energy. What I would like to see from Aichi, ooh, a beautiful down air, which actually almost kills him with the rebound. Not quite though. But I would like to see some. Ooh, not quite knowing that you can just shield it. He does opt to try to parry it, and he does lose his stock, but he already has him at 162%. And Aichi plays very well, and just like that, Rabazar is out of there, and the plank challenge seems to have succeeded for good old Gremlin. So Gremlin, thoughts on the
He was
plank
starting to
challenge?
cheat there just a little bit.
No, it wasn't.
You were starting to get your back up there.
What? Nah. That Gremlin would not cheat during a challenge that he invented himself.
He invented the planking.
No, but just the randomness of doing it while streaming is what he invented.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one.
I think you
I'm
might
pretty
be
sure
up
Doug
there.
Doug has done it at least once.
Alright, that's great. Doug has done just about everything. Like, I'm sure he'll release a video saying, "Can I beat Skyrim before I fail my plank?"
I mean, just today he was doing "Can I beat Skyrim" before I did repeat a sentence.
Before what?
He repeats a sentence twice.
On Mario the ground.
We were doing wall sits until what's Rabazar died.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. And our coach is very concerned for our mental well-being.
Listen,
With
physical
the
health
interaction.
as well during
Yeah.
casting.
Obvious. And we'll be singing Mario, but because you guys were goofing off, I did not hear his name, although it was granted to us. So he will be designated as the question man.
Pretty sure it was Mario.
It sure was. So we're just gonna say Mario man. And Aichi only has 2 stocks, but honestly, I think if he takes all 3 of Mario Man's stocks here and only loses 1 of his own, he'll be in a comfortable spot.
I am liking his Mewtwo a lot more than his Wolf.
I think his Wolf is still better, but definitely with the ability to hop off stage and the other team seemingly not knowing what to do about it, at least the previous player not exactly knowing what to do against said offstage pressure, Mewtwo is definitely a better pick.
He's more aggressive, in my opinion, just because
that is
he's comfortable being able to go off stage.
Very
For certain, having the ability to go off stage comfortably also just like gives you confidence. Even if he is able to do certain things off stage as like Wolf, just knowing that you can basically recover from anywhere as Mewtwo definitely allows him to be more free with his options. But Aichi will fall due to a recovery that Mario Man just read, which is unfortunate. Trying to utilize Mewtwo's up special of him teleporting to do a little bit of a mid-stage mix-up, but Mario Man was prepared for that. And a beautiful up smash that does vacuum and gives him the first stock. I mean, Aichi only at 23%, 30, 36, 45, 51, 56, and dead. Alright, that was kind of a sick extension combo
That
from
was-
Mario Man there. And
Broken
with
by
that,
Michi Broken.
it will be 0-2, and that will be the match. It is. My brain is melting. I clicked the wrong thing. My apologies.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see who we're up against. Emporia.
It says right there.
Yeah, but I wanted to see what type it was. Emporia State University has just beat the University of Jamestown in a 2-0 sweep-ish, with 5 stocks remaining from Game 2, and if I recall correctly, it was 6 stocks for Game 1. So,
It's 5, actually.
was it also 5? A
Yeah.
5-stock game for both matches. Pretty well played by Emporia, for certain, and not too badly played for our University of Jamestown junior varsity team either. But with that, we will be heading out for the night. So make sure to leave a follow if you wish to be notified when we go live next. Other than this today,
Fortnite on Sunday.
we have Fortnite on Sunday. So, what was that?
Next week is playoffs, right? Or is
Yes,
it-
sir. Playoffs do begin next week for the University of Jamestown, so make sure to drop a follow so you'll be notified of when we go live. But with that, we will be heading out for tonight. So, any parting words for my fellow casters here?
It was fun.
Yeah. I'm in extreme pain, but you know.
Yo, I now just realized this is the last stream of regular season.
Yes, sir. Unless the Fortnite stream happens.
For me.
Okay, but yes, this is the last stream of normal season for the majority of teams, except for Fortnite. But with that, we will be going. So, see all of you later. Peace.
Guys.